Hey everybody, I'm Monty, and Channel 5 is reporting that people in Japan celebrate Christmas with KFC. In Japan, Christmas means fried chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken has become the default Christmas dinner thanks to a successful 1970s marketing campaign. Families place their orders weeks ahead because I don't know about that. Hold on. I don't want to offend nobody. Let me make sure about that. Japanese Christmas KFC. The idea of eating is a tradition. Oh, okay, I guess that's true. I did not know that. KFC is the most popular Christmas dinner in Japan. You know what? Hey, okay, nobody's offended. It's the truth. Cool. All right, well there you go. Learn something new. That's what we do that segment for. All right, guys, it is now day 2. We're almost at the end of this. Day 2 of the 12 days of podcasting. Had a great time doing this. It has been really fun. We've hit on a lot of different topics and things like that, but we're going to end it out Christmas themed for you. And so we're going to get to, we had to do a list at some point. So here's the list show. As you've seen, if you tuned into this one, the top 10 Christmas songs. Now, there's a caveat with what I say with that. What I mean is Christmas renditions of songs, because, your top songs, Silent Night, Away in the Manger, Go Tell It on the Mountain, right? There's that. But I'm talking about like records. So the top song by an artist that resonates with us. So when I say top 10, that's what I mean. Not just songs that have been written that a bunch of people sing and choir sing. I'm talking about by an artist, the most recognizable, most popular song. And this is my list. You know how list shows go. Everybody's got their own list, but this is my list. I worked hard on it. And so let's get to some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, Happy Christmas or Happy Xmas by John Lennon. So This Is Christmas and What Have You Done? Beautiful song by John Lennon. Burl Ives, who wrote The Grinch. I don't know if he wrote it, but he sang it. Burl Ives, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. He also did Holly Jolly Christmas. Another honorable mention there. Let me see. I had a couple. There's gonna be some artists that make the list whose songs I didn't. One of the songs within it that they did, I did not add. Such as, so like really Stevie Wonder's whole Christmas album is great. I love Twinkle Twinkle Little Me. That's a classic song. That's not on my list, but that's there. Let me tell you guys what. I was going to put this on the list, and then I really started to think, because Kurt Franklin, Now Behold the Lamb, is just like it's one of his great songs, and Kurt has wrote a ton of them. But is that a Christmas song? Like, I was literally writing it down, and I was just like, because I was going to emphasize the Christmas part in it, but I mean, I guess that now behold the Lamb, like they're beholding him, but that could even be an Easter song. Like, that's the kind of a week is on the Christmas album. So I think we just immediately, but when you really sing it or you look at the lyrics, while you love me so, Lord, I'll never know the precious Lamb of God, even when I broke your heart, my sins tore us apart, but I'm standing right here in the midst of my fear. Lord, I praise you to be the Lamb of God. It's just a good song, but I'm like, is that a Christmas song? So that's in my honorable mentions. I just was like, I don't know. That might not really. Sleigh Ride by TLC. I really wish I could play the music to this, but I ain't big enough to be able to pay the fees, so we just gotta hum it along. That's a great Sleigh Ride. Have a very Merry Christmas, and that great song, TLC. Another girl group, great song of mine. The favorite of mine, Destiny's Child. Do You Hear What I Hear? Great groove on that song. These are all honorable mentions. Bobby Helms. You might be like, what does Bobby Helms do? Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Most of these songs I'm going to name you've heard in the mall walking. So you might not know the artist's name, but you've heard it. You know, Brenda Lee, rocking around the Christmas tree. Yeah. That's another one. That's another honorable mention there. Brenda Lee, shout out. Okay. I could go all day on the honorable mentions. Here is my top 10 Christmas songs, my favorites of all time by artists. So number 10, we're coming in heavy already. Whitney's Joy to the World rendition is outstanding. It is the best of her vocals. She's going high with it. She hits some strong points in it. The choir backing her is just great. Of course, that's from The Preacher's Wife soundtrack, which is a great soundtrack as well. Whitney's just in her bag in that one. That's my number. I know if I'm starting at 10, I'm going to have I really do. But that's my number 10, Whitney Houston, Joy to the World. See, again, like, okay, hold on. Let me go on that soundtrack. The Preacher's Wife movie is a Christmas movie, right? And she, like, I Love the Lord is on there, which is, again, not really a Christmas song. It's on the Christmas. It's like that Kurt Franklin thing. It's on the Christmas soundtrack with the Georgia Mass. But I Love the Lord is just, I'll hasten to His. Not really a Christmassy song, but Joy of the World, that's number 10. Okay. Number 9, another banger album. Hit after hit after hit after hit. Santa Claus is Coming to Town by, you should be able to finish that right there, the Jackson 5. Man, Young Michael with the vocals right there was just a force of nature. Young Michael, the high notes too. Like Michael was killing it. Great with the backup. Shout out. We just lost Tito this year too, so shout out Jackson family there. That's the number 9. Santa Claus is Coming to Town with the Jackson 5. Okay. Coming in at number 7. Now this was hard because I love the song, and there's like 3 versions of different artists that sing this song, but I'm going to give it to the originator, the hardest working man in show business, James Brown, with Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto. This here is a bop. You could dance to this one right here. Now, shout out to Anthony Hamilton. Shout out to Fantasia. Both do some great renditions of it, but I got to give it to Soul Brother number 1, James Brown. You could convince me of Anthony's versions. I might listen to Anthony a little bit more, but I have to give homage to the big time man, Mr. Brown. The Godfather of Soul. If you haven't heard, now that's the thing. Some of y'all might never heard that. Listen to that one. Stop this and go listen to Santa Claus Go Straight to the Ghetto. Amazing song. Amazing song there. All right, we're moving. So that was number 8. My number 7. This is one of my favorite. I don't know, they're all my favorites, but I love this one so much. Ray Charles, Winter Wonderland. Okay, Winter Wonderland is very, very popular. There's a lot of artists did Winter Wonderland, but Ray just puts his Ray on it. He make it do what it do, as Jamie Foxx said. It's just it's hard. Ray just got that way about him, and this is easily could have been in the top 3 for me. Like Winter Wonderland by Ray Charles. Again, if you have not heard these songs, you have heard them, I promise you, because you've been to the mall at some point, but you might not realize it. Winter Wonderland by Ray Charles. Okay, that was number 7. Number 6, which is, again, kind of crazy that I got this as number 6. But number 6 is coming in with Stevie Wonder, What Christmas Means to Me. All right? Like, that's what Christmas means to me. Man, I don't know. I might have to. I don't want to keep that there. I'll see. But for now, we're going to say Stevie at number 6. What, again, whole album is bananas. Shout out to Stevie and that. All right, we get to the top 5. My top 5 and alive. Jesus is the Reason. Kirk. That is a top 5 Christmas song. Now, He don't get enough love in the malls, but I don't care. Like when that Christmas album dropped, again, whole album is great. That song, I mean, that's when I really was like, yo, this dude is for real. Like by then he had done the first 2 albums with the family, so he, there's all them classic joints, Silver and Gold, all that, What You Looking For, you know what I mean? Why We Sing. But when this dropped, I literally that legitimized Kirk, because you didn't hear a banger like this on Christmas from no choir like that. Like it's hard to even quantify. Like everybody was bumping this. Like my man on the lead, sing Chris, they ended with the yeah. They got homages. That's the Brandy yeah. From Baby, and then he's got the I Love It When You Call Me Your Savior. He do the Biggie Small, like he was like, yo, what is this dude doing? Like, is he serious? But yep, he was serious. But that was his 3rd album, and he done did 55 more of them there. So that's my number 5. Like, I don't put it wherever you want. That's a top 5 song for me. Okay, everybody relax. Because when this next one, people will be like, what? Number 4, I got Mariah. I got the Queen. I got Mariah. All I Want for Christmas. Okay, number 4 is where I got it. I honestly, because I was gonna maybe put it 6 and put Stevie at 4. I don't know, but all right, Riri gonna stay right here right now. Mimi and Riri is Rihanna. Mimi gonna stay right here for now. All I Want for Christmas. It's hard to me in this day and age to make a timeless song like that, because everything is so commercialized now, and the way people act. But she got it on this one. I mean, she is like the queen of Christmas. We know it's about to be Christmas time when that, I don't want to, you know it, and it's time for Christmas. It's time to go shopping. Mariah's got the number 4. I know some people would put it number 1, number 2. I get it. Make your own list. All right. Number 3. So that's 4, then we go to number 3. Y'all might not understand this, okay? But it just depends on, like, the movies you watched or the things that resonate with you. But Ella Fitzgerald, Sleigh Ride. Just hear those sleigh bells. Like, I love that song. I love it. Ella Fitzgerald killed it. Like this, I can't see. So again, this is why it's a subjective list, because I heard that song so many times in movies as a kid. That's Christmas to me. Like, that song is the quintessential Christmas song. Like, it really is. Like, I mean, giddy up, let's go. Jazz singer. I don't know what to tell you, but I know you've heard it, and you're like, that's yes. And yes, it's over Mariah's song. Like, because it's just got more legs. It's been out longer. That's just me, okay? Number 2 is going to throw some of y'all for a loop. Some of y'all are not going to be familiar with 2. I don't care. And that's why this is my list. Number 2, easily, without question, from Charlie Brown Christmas, is Christmas Time Is Here. Vince Guaraldi, one of the best Christmas albums of all time. And go argue with your mama. I don't want to hear it. Christmas time is here. Like, I will not. And you're gonna embarrass yourself trying to argue with me about that. I don't want to hear it. Christmas Time Is Here by Vince Guaraldi with the kids singing. It is, and that album, there's so many I could have chosen from that, but Christmas Time Is Here it'll always be there for me, all right? So that leads to, so what do you think is the number 1? What do you think I have at number 1? Because that's pretty, I mean, I got, Ella on there. I didn't put Mariah on there. I got Kirk. I got Ray. I got Stevie. I got a Jackson 5. You got a Jackson 5 that low? What else could be? Like, answer right now. Write your answer down and put it in your head, or say it out loud what you think I have for number 1. Okay? And if you put it like this, if y'all was waiting for me to say 1, this is it. This has to be it. Because I don't know what else you would be thinking of. You know what I'm saying? But this is the number 1 Christmas song, period. It is. As much as I love Vince, this is the number 1 song. Donny Hathaway, This Christmas. Come on. Firesides hanging, we're caroling through the night, and this Christmas. Stop playing. stop playing. You know that's the. You might have forgot. You was like, oh yeah, see y'all was hating, and you was like, yep. No, that's number one. Donny Hathaway, This Christmas is the number one Christmas song of all time. It is. It's just, it's family. He sets the tone, the everything. Like the scene is just, I mean, come on, fam. That's it. Again, shout out to like Jingle Bell. That's why I said this is not songs that we sing. I'm talking about top 10 renditions, songs that you have to tie an artist to. And that's my 10. That is the list. Let me know. Put your favorites in there if you got them. But I don't really. Again, you might fight me on Christmas time and see if you're like, that's like a kiss. I don't care. Again, that's my childhood. Charlie Brown Christmas. Like, even, you want to talk about, Christmas, he was just killing it. So that's it. That's the list. Young people, if you don't know these songs, look them up, listen to them. You're going to hear them and be like, oh, yeah, I do know that. Because I remember you've heard them around commercials everywhere. They're all over the place. But that's it. That's the list. We got one more day to go. So, guys, until then, all right, this is a Christmas Eve. You're going to be watching this. Here's what I want you to do. Please be blessed. Stay sharp.